Okay, I've made it to the campsite, trailhead, backcountry campsites. So I got here a little later than I wanted to. It's currently 1:05. Pretty late. I got like 5 hours of daylight, maybe less. I got to get a bunch of wood and set up my everything, and yeah, but it's gorgeous out here. It was a little stormy earlier, but I can see the sun poking through right over there, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I won't lie to you, I'm a little nervous, but as you can see here, I'm gonna be going to campsite 2, and that's Twin Pines, 1.6 miles away, a mile and a half away from my car. My car is right behind the camera. So there's nothing stopping me. This snow, it's, I wanna say 3 inches. So, you know, that's not so bad. And I'm hammocking anyway, so I don't need to be on the ground. If I were to be on the ground, I could just stomp it down, or it's really light, so I could look at how much I can clear out right there, just like that. I can easily clear out something if I had a tent, but I don't. Maybe next time I can bring my trekking pole tent. I'm just trying to figure it out. It's a little strange, the door. But yeah, so I'm gonna get this going, and so I can get some wood. A mile and a half to go. Let's do it. Okay, I've made it to campsite 2, Twins Pine, I believe is the name of it. I can't exactly remember, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's Twins Pine or Twins something. But I wanted to go over what's in the good backpack here real quick, since I think I've gathered a supply here that hopefully will allow me to start a fire. Let's find out. Some nice rolled up piece of birch here. Birch is like a nature's tinder. There's that. Put that right there. Let's put these over them. You don't want to smother it. You want to give it a bunch of small stuff. Come on. We're definitely getting somewhere. This shit can be deceiving though. Like you feel like you have a fire, you're golden, and then all of a sudden it just goes out on you. This looks like it's going good, but I know the tricks. I know that this is deceiving. Now it's sitting on a bunch of dry wood, birch too. I have quite a bit of birch right over there and everything else, so I'm not worried if it really goes out. But I just want to see this get started now, so it can start melting the ground and have a good fire all night. Slowly want to build up those coals. Those coals are what keep that bigger fire going later on. And so it's also, you see all that? That's moisture. I want small stuff. That's all moisture right there. I'm running out of small stuff to give it. I think I need some more twigs. Well, so far this looks like a success, but I need to get some more twigs. So I'll catch you later.
2 hours later.
I got a bunch of wood, a bunch of it. Hopefully enough to last me for the rest of the night. That's my goal anyway. So as you can see, I've got a decent fire now. It's pretty good. I need to get this bigger stuff now. I haven't used my axe or my saw once this entire time. I've just been trying to get these coals to get real hot because the ground's frozen, you know, and you need this small stuff in order to make sure continues to stay going. So, you know, I found some good dry stuff. This is really good, if you can see it right here. It was a whole bush pretty much, and it's been helping out getting this bigger stuff broken down so those coals can really be good, because that small stuff is really just a temporary hot source. This bigger stuff that's about finger length, maybe even 2 fingers, I'm trying to break down, yeah, about a finger and a half, maybe a finger. And then if I can get that stuff starting to break down, then I can get like actual big logs. So yeah, I'm glad that I got this fire going now, because that was, you know, one of the biggest things, and I don't foresee this going out anytime soon. So I think it's time to set up my my gear, my hammock, and my sleep system, because it's not just a fire out here. We're spending the night. And also that thermometer, it shows now. I'm gonna take you off of this here, just 1 second. Can you see it? 25, 24, reads 24. So it's a chilly one out here. And I think it's accurate because that's what my watch says. So I don't know if you noticed, but when I was doing my gear load out, something was missing. Let's see if you can figure it out. I'll give you a couple seconds. Did you figure it out yet? Let's cut to earlier when I found out myself. I've made a mistake. I'm already like a quarter mile into this, and I totally, absolutely forgot something to boil water in. I bought everything else except for something to boil. So I have 2 choices. I call it, because there's no way in hell that I can go back, pick up my pot, and then make it back in time to collect wood and hike out and all this, or just don't eat. I think I'm gonna try not to eat. I have some banana chips, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty interesting, huh? I don't have anything to cook with, anything to boil water, but I still have my filter, and I was able to fill up my water bottle, so I have water. So I guess these are my only source of food. Obviously I knew about it before I came to the campsite, so I'm okay with it. It's only one night. There's plenty of people who haven't ate in multiple days, and I know I'll be okay. So I'm not worried about it. In the morning I'll go get some breakfast at a fast food place. I'll drive past plenty of them, so I'm not worried. And I might have a special guest joining me depending on how he feels. Larry said that he is thinking about coming out here, but it's Sunday, so his boy gets picked up from his mother. And so we'll find out. We don't know one way or another, and I don't know if he's gonna tell us or not. So we're just gonna assume he's not coming out here, because I don't want to get my hopes up. And I am okay with not having food. You know, these banana chips are something. It's not great. I mean, obviously I would love to have some food. If Larry came out here, that would be fantastic. But if he doesn't, again, I'm okay with that. So I got a lot of work to do to get this wood chopped up, cut up, and placed on here. And so that's what I'm gonna do. Ugh. Ugh. Smoky. Revived. I love this thing. Okay. It just hit 6 o'clock. most of, I got it pretty set for right now. Oh, I gotta saw up some of it. That stuff over there and this stuff right here, but for the most part, this fire looks pretty decent to me. So, gonna have myself a little snack. And by snack, I mean if Larry doesn't show up, dinner. The water's good, straight out of the lake. I had to kick through it, but I did it. Too bad I couldn't record that. That would have been. There was a lot that I just kind of didn't record because the sun was going down, and I really didn't want to work in the sun going down. Although I mean it's still pretty visible, but I just know it's going to get colder, and this takes a lot of energy, which therefore I'm going to sweat. And I'd prefer if I didn't. Yeah, that's winter camping 101 right there. So, yeah, once this wood, if it ends up dissipating, then I'm going to, then I'm gonna go to bed. But so far, we're doing pretty good, I'd say. So it's currently 7:13. I still got a fair amount of wood left. And it's 21 degrees, so it is dropping. According to my watch anyway. I'll check this other thing right now. Hold on. Oh, much better. Yeah, so 21, 23. That thermometer reads 23 degrees. Anyway, it's in the 20s. It's supposed to get down to 13 degrees tonight. So, yeah, all in all, I'm staying warm. In fact, I'm sweating in some places, which isn't good. But I have a change of socks. My feet are a little wet. I'm definitely gonna. Well, actually, I have a pair of socks for the nighttime that are wool, and then I have a nice dry pair of socks for the morning, so I don't have to wear these wet socks. Hopefully my shoes will be fine. I'm sure they will be. So, man, you guys are getting all the smoke over there. So yeah, I mean, mid-20s, I'm comfortable. I don't even have my hat on. I don't have my gloves on right now. I'm okay. Everything's fine. Everything's gonna be a-okay. So yeah.
Promised you I was coming out.
Well, not necessarily. You did the opposite. You said I'm not promising.
You don't want to get your hopes up too high. But I was definitely coming. No way in hell I'm going to miss a good time with you, though. It's going to only be 14 degrees tonight. Not 9, 14. So it won't be too bad. I'm cleaning the goddamn bed like a good boy.
What happened? Why did this turn off? Did my phone just die? Why did the fucking flash turn off? Well, Larry made it out here. Thank God, because then I was able to eat. And now he's ready to go to bed. So it's time to pack up, go to sleep. The wood's basically all gone. And now he just threw away the tinder for the morning.
I don't need to if you don't want me to.
And Larry, you want to go ahead and describe what's going on? Like what you got to do in the morning and what's waking up and all that?
I just gotta break down and at 3 in the morning and leave by 4.
Yep. Let's go show you the temperatures. According to this thing, we're reading 21 degrees. Larry and I both don't believe that. Larry believes it's colder than what my watch says, but my watch says 19. Larry said that it was 19 when he got here. So,
It's supposed to be 14 tonight. Simple as that.
I saw it was supposed to be 13 degrees tonight, and I have service, so I'm going to check. But Larry has his hammock set up, as you guys saw. There's no tarp, but he's got a really nice sleeping pod right here, the Aries, 15 degree, the Thermarest, 6.9 R value, and then he also bought a quilt from Walmart. So he'll be good, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully.
Are you looking at my shit? You're like, God, he brought so little. How is he gonna sleep tonight?
He'll manage. That's right, right?
I am gonna be so toasty.
Yeah.
I don't think you realize that it's a 15 degree.
15 degrees at 15 degrees. Oh, sorry, 13 degrees.
And I have a blanket and a 6.9 R value Thermarest. Gonna keep me nice and toasty.
Okay, well, there's my snow pants. I took those off. We're ready to go. Beer has been drinking. Oh my God, it's frozen to the fucking... It's time to go to bed.
Keep this engine with me.
What is
going
it?
to bed too?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed too. Are you crazy? I would have been to bed by now if I was by myself.
Damn.
Okay, brush teeth, go to bed, call it. Good night.
I already brushed my teeth. I'm heading to bed, baby. It's fucking cold in here. Oh shit, my pillow. My pillow's hard. Fucking frozen.
Good night. Well, Larry and I are now going to bed, and it's time. It's gonna be pretty cold, but we're gonna manage it and figure it out. Hopefully, Larry will be okay. He's running like the direct degree that we're gonna be at. In fact, it's gonna be a little bit colder. And he got a little bit wet. He fell out of his hammock. But he's a tough guy. I'm sure he'll be fine. Right, Larry? You gonna be okay?
I'll be fine.
Well, if you heard that, he said he'll be fine. So, anyway, good night. And Larry's getting up sometime between 3 and 4 to get up and pack up and hike out of here. So maybe we'll see you around then. Until then, good night. Oh man, it's a cold one. But actually, in this setup, I ain't that cold. Outside is cold. I ain't that cold. So, in the middle of the night, Larry had to go. His initial plan was to leave at 3 in the morning, or at least get up at 3 in the morning. But the guy fell out of his hammock, got wet, didn't have a tarp, so his condensation was really heavy. And all around was cold, so I woke up at 2 o'clock and he was gone. We went to bed at like 10, so I don't know. Either way, yeah, I'm still out here. I'm still doing this thing because this is what I was gonna do anyway. So I gotta pack up and go. I don't know if that's snow or condensation. It looks like it might have been snow. I hope not, because I left a lot of stuff out. That's what you get when you do that. Anyway, yeah. I did it. I did it! We're all packed, ready to go. Nothing else is left here. Everything's gone. And yeah, Larry, I was on the phone with him this morning, and he said that the reason why he left was because he had to work in the morning, even though he already knew that, and that he just decided that it'd be best if he just left and not tell me about it. So I don't know, to each their own. I think he was cold personally, but that's what he claims. But what a good guy. Shout out to Larry for coming out here and spending 4 hours with me out here with a 20-pound backpack and sitting in a hammock in 19-degree weather. Speaking of that, hold on. What does it say? It says 19. Yep. So, does this count as a solo trip? Does it not? You tell me. I mean, I'd say so. Larry cut no wood. All he did was throw the wood that I had on there and not even cut it up like I asked him to. But whatever, beggars can't be choosers, I guess. But yeah, all that wood that I got, I did by myself. I set up by myself. I hiked here by myself. I'm hiking out by myself. So what do you think? Did I do this by myself? Is this my first solo trip? Did I successfully do it? I think so. You gotta let me know what you think. Okay, I will catch up with you at the trailhead. Okay, there's the trailhead. Here's my running car, and this is me leaving. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks. Bye. Oh, and be sure to subscribe and like if you enjoyed, and leave a comment.